Shout out to Eric who put me up on this one about a woman who called her brothers on her baby daddy, and let's just say it did not end well. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell for all updates. And if you're from Detroit, I definitely want to hear from you. So go ahead and drop Detroit below in the comments. So I got this video in. It shows two men approaching the door of a house and both of them being shot by the man inside. Turns out the man who lives at the house was defending himself from a woman and her two brothers.
An apparent domestic dispute turns deadly on the city's west side. Shots fired in broad daylight, leaving one man dead and another in critical condition. It happened on Wisconsin Street, just north of Grand River on Saturday afternoon. Investigators say it started as an argument between two people, but things escalated when two family members got involved. Officers have 3 persons of interest in custody. The investigation, meantime, is ongoing.
This article right here was written by Alicia Dixon. She wrote, Detroit police officers were dispatched to a home in the 12,000 block of Wisconsin on Detroit's west side at approximately 1 p.m. on Saturday afternoon for reports of a shooting. By the way, this took place on July 30th. Police say the incident appears to be a domestic dispute between the resident of the home and someone who they have a child with. A person who doesn't live at the residence left the home and came back with 2 men identified as brothers of the person. The 3 people, police say, agreed to have a fist fight. The disagreement escalated after 2 people forced themselves into the residence and shots were fired. Police say 1 victim has died and 1 person is in critical condition. Both are males. 3 persons of interest have been detained. No further details are known at this time. So, of course, we have another example of how media try to cover up for women. Do you notice the absence of female pronouns or the word woman at all? The word woman was not used once in this article. She wrote men, brothers, male, but left out woman, she, or her, when it was the woman who instigated this whole situation. At first, I'm thinking this must be one of those they, them people. But when the male gender is listed and the female omitted, I'm like, wait, I see what's going on here. Like right here, a person who doesn't live at the residence left the home and came back with 2 men, identified as brothers of the person. Person is used here instead of woman. Not only was it a woman who didn't live at the residence who left the house and came back with her 2 brothers, that's the woman who got these 2 guys to lay their lives down for, getting involved in some BS. And now one is gone and the other, we're not sure yet if he's going to survive or not. A woman is in the middle of this tragedy, yet the term woman is not even used in the whole story. She's a direct link between all the men involved. She's connected to the 2 men, her 2 brothers, and the 1 man who lived at the residence, her baby's daddy. You see, this is how women will do dirt and other women in media cover for them. Honestly, the way this story was presented to the good folks of Detroit, you would think it was just a bunch of men that got together and decided to have a shootout. Nah, the lady was at her baby daddy's house. They started arguing over something, not sure what that was or who initiated it. She left the house, stomping off, saying that she was going to call her brothers, her 2 brothers. She gave them a version of the story of whatever happened, and those guys followed her over there to the house to defend their sister. They obviously don't live there. They went on another person's property, and then that man had 2 options. Get jumped by her brothers and fight them. You know, basically figure out how he's going to fight all 3 of them, because all 3 can jump on him. Or he could pick up his weapon and use it. Unfortunately for those brothers, he chose the latter. So to me, with this much information, it sounds like self-defense. But what you can't do is run up on somebody else's property and think that you're going to battle them on their own turf, coming at them physically, like he's supposed to just stand there and let y'all get at him. According to the article, she says that 3 people have been detained. Not sure who those 3 people are. Is one of them the baby daddy or not? But it's really a shame how women continue to set up men, they escalate situations, and next thing you know, all men involved are either in a ditch or behind bars And then the woman, she's able to just wander off and continue her toxic life, finding other people to wreak havoc on. Men usually lose their lives over women. They're trained from a young age to put your shoes on. People expecting for men to be ready to put their shoes on for mama, girlfriends, sisters, everybody. All these women who are also disrespectful and have nothing but contempt for men. You know, the ones who say that men are useless until they need them to risk their freedom or their lives to protect them from something. You have got to be ready at any time. Don't ask any questions. Just put your shoes on. Like, what's up with that? And then after you put your shoes on and end up wherever you end up, she's able to walk away from all accountability. They're protecting her so much in this story, they won't even say her gender. Up here talking about he had a baby with the person or the person brought their brothers over. If it's like that, why not just say the persons didn't just bring the other persons over to come fight the person who lived at the house? One person passed away, another person at the hospital, and any other person who isn't hurt, they're in jail with the other persons. Because personally, all this, we're not going to say the gender, but we'll say one gender. Yeah, something isn't right about that. All I gotta say is this. Fellas, please stop letting these women sign you up for battles. Don't put on the shoes without assessing the situation first. If you're about to possibly put your life on the line, you have the right to ask questions. What do you do to start all this crap? What's your role in it? A lot of y'all just running into fire. Who knows? Maybe her brothers have kids in their own families, but they just got taken out by their sister's baby daddy. You just have to use better judgment. You can't go around allowing emotional and toxic women to rile you up to lose your life over nothing. It could simply be her feelings got hurt, and that'll cause a whole war between men. I mean, look at the situation right here. One of her brothers gone right there on the spot. And then the other one in the hospital clinging on, sending prayers to him because we don't even know if he's gonna make it. She booked her two brothers for this fight, and of course, in this video, you can see where she ran away. Go ahead and check out the video for yourself. Click the link below to watch the video, and then let me know what you think about this. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Special thank you to Havelock. I appreciate you, Havelock, for all your support, brother, as well as our brothers Dre, Robert P, and Dark Power. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel too. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balanced analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.
And it has to be a situation where the woman is in order, not out there cussing, jumping up in men's face, screaming and hollering, acting a fool, trying to act like she a man. And then when some other man deal with her like she a man, then she want you to jump in and save her. It don't work like that.
It doesn't.
It don't work like that.
It absolutely
No,
doesn't.
and you have to be careful, because black women will book a fight for you and walk away.